report in DigiTimes confirms that the iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 Max will have 2 rear cameras, and the iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max will have 3 rear cameras, plus a new LiDAR sensor. In terms of video, Everything Apple Pro reports that the iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 12 Pro Max will be able to record 4K footage at 120 frames per second or 240 frames per second. The iPhone 12 will reportedly drop the existing design for an all-new look, as well as add 5G connectivity across the range, Apple's highly anticipated A14 Bionic processor, and, for the Pro set specifically, lighter cameras. The 120Hz displays for the Pro models are in limbo based on leaks. The 6.1-inch flexible OLED on the iPhone 12 Pro, this model could be the first phone to feature 10-bit color support. It will feature a 2532 by 1170 resolution, along with Y-Octa technology. There's a chance this phone's screen could support a 120Hz refresh rate, though rumors have gone back and forth on that front over the last several months. Expect 6GB of RAM in this A14-powered model, with storage options ranging from 128GB to 512GB. The Pro series is rumored to feature 3 rear lenses, highlighted by a 64-megapixel main sensor, plus a lighter time-of-flight sensor that will improve performance of iPhone AR apps. iPhone 12 Pro Max. Expect the same RAM, storage and camera features as the iPhone 12 Pro, only with a bigger 6.7-inch OLED panel. Resolution could be 2778 by 1824, and a 120Hz refresh rate is a possibility here too. The iPhone 12, 5.4 inches, is said to have a 2227 mAh battery, and the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 Max and iPhone 12 Pro will reportedly feature 2775 mAh batteries. The iPhone 12 Pro Max would have a 3687 mAh battery. Another regulatory filing in Korea also points to a 2775 mAh battery for the 6.1-inch iPhone 12 models. As far as wireless charging goes, it's possible that the back of the iPhone 12 lineup will have magnets embedded. This would make it easier to connect with a new batch of wireless charging mats that have magnets placed in them. One of these wireless charging prototypes for a possible iPhone 12 accessory has allegedly leaked on video. The iPhone 12 Pro Max will be the only device in the lineup to support millimeter wave 5G. The other 3 models would support sub-6 GHz 5G apparently, only the 6.7-inch iPhone 12 Pro Max will be large enough to accommodate both a millimeter wave antenna and a battery large enough to compensate for the expected battery drain. The iPhone 12 price seems to be a moving target. The most recent leak says that the 5.4-inch iPhone 12 mini will start at $699 for 64GB. The 6.1-inch iPhone 12 would have a $799 price for the same amount of storage. But another leak making the rounds on Weibo suggests that the starting model could see a bump to $749. The new Motorola Razr 2020 refines key shortcomings of its predecessor, crucially eliminating the worrisome gap when the phone was folded closed. Aside from the design refinements, the phone differs from its predecessor in a few other ways. Its Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G chipset enables 5G connectivity, storage and RAM have improved, the rear camera has been boosted to 48 megapixel, and the external Quick View mini screen has new photo preview features to show subjects what you're capturing, or a cartoon face for kids to focus on while you're photographing them. The battery is even a bit bigger too. But other parts of the phone are the same, like the 6.2-inch POLED, plastic OLED, display. The main camera on the rear of the phone is a 48-megapixel shooter, up from the 16-megapixel rear on the Razr 2019, with optical image stabilizer, OIS. Thanks to the clamshell folding format, this can be used to take selfies when the phone is folded shut. The Quick View screen shows a preview of the shot with a tappable shutter button, though either volume buttons can be pressed instead. The inside camera, located above the main display, has been improved from 5 megapixel to 20 megapixel. While you won't use it too much given the ability to take selfies with the main camera, the inner display camera is useful for voice chatting.
Whether it's making a phone call, browsing, watching a movie, they're going to do this a lot. So what we do is we have a machine that opens and shuts. and accelerates that to make sure that you could close it, you could open it again and again and again. We didn't bring the Razr to market until we knew it was ready.
The new Razr signifies a breakthrough in the mobile industry. It disrupts the status quo, the way that it's designed, the materials it uses, and applying technologies in a way that brings a product that inspires consumers to get excited about the industry, not just about the next spec that you can pack into a standard smartphone.
The Motorola Razr 2020's specs are notably improved from its predecessor. While the 6GB of RAM in the Razr 2019 has been upgraded to 8GB in the new phone, it's the storage expanded from 128GB to 256GB that fixes the biggest shortfall in the first version of the phone. The new Razr 5G packs a 2,800 mAh battery, up from a 2,510 mAh battery in its predecessor, that will hopefully result in more hours before recharging. The Motorola Razr 2020 price is $1,399 or £1,399, making it slightly cheaper than its predecessor. In the US, it will be available unlocked at Best Buy, B&H Photo, Amazon.com, and Motorola.com, and on T-Mobile and AT&T later this year.
To me, the Razr is visceral.
It's a solution.
Revolutionary. Breakthrough.
The piece of art that folds in half.
It just feels good to do this.